Okay, here's question number 27. You can see the star next to the question, so there's marks for quality of written communications in this question. This is a very popular format of questions, especially with using the circles and working out areas and stuff like that. So let's read the question. Mr. Weaver's garden is in the shape of a rectangle, right? In the garden there is a patio in the shape of a rectangle and two ponds in the shape of circles with diameters 3.8. Okay, so the rest of the garden is covered in grass. Mr. Weaver is going to spread fertilizer right over the grass. One box of fertilizer covers 25 meters squared of grass. How many boxes of fertilizer will he need? You must show your working. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to work out the amount of grass, or the area of grass in the garden. And the area of grass is all of this grey stuff here, right? And then once I work that out, if I divide it by 25, I could work out how many boxes of fertilizer he needs. So work out the area of the grey bit and then divide that by 25. But before that, I need to work out the area of the grey bit. The area of the grey bit, there's this rectangle here, and I need to get rid of the two ponds from inside of that rectangle. So if I work out the area of one pond and then double it, that'll be the same, because both of them have the same diameter. And once I know that, I could take it away from the area of this rectangle here. Now the area of this rectangle here is 9.5 times this distance here, which I haven't been given, but this distance here is 17 take away 2.8. Now I am going to be using the calculator quite a bit in this question, so 17 take away 2.8 equals 14.2. I want to make sure that I don't make any mistakes. 14.2. So I'm going to put area of lawn. Now that is going to be this bit here, is going to be 14.2 times 9.5. Now 14.2 times 9.5 equals 134.9. 134.9. Let's just confirm that that is all right. 14.2 times 9.5. Okay, so that's fine. Now that is going to be meters squared. That is the area of this big block here. What I need to work out now is the area of a pond. Now a pond, right, that is the diameter. The diameter is all the way across, and that shape is a circle. Now remember, area of circle is cherry pie is delicious, apple pies are too. Yeah. The area of the pond is pi times the radius squared. Now for the pond, the diameter is 3.8. The radius is half of 3.8. 3.8 divided by 2, 1.9. It's half of that, 1.9 meters. So it's pi times radius squared. I'm going to do that on my calculator. So shift and then the pi button. Just do this again. Shift and then the pi button times radius, which was 1.9, and then I'm going to press the square button, equals, that's 11.34. 11.34. Okay, now I've got that so far, but there's two ponds. So if there are two ponds, so for both ponds, area is equal to 11.34 times 2. times 11.34 times 2, 22.68. So now that I know the area of those 2 ponds, and I know the area of the whole block of grass, I could work out, or the whole lawn, I could work out the area of grass. The area of grass is going to be 134.9 take away 22.68. 134.9 take away 22.68 equals 112.22 meters squared. Now, if I just shift this upwards a bit, what I know is the area of all this grey section here. So remember what I said, right? And what the question wants us to find: how many boxes of fertilizer does Mr. Weaver need? So the number of boxes of fertilizer is equal to 112.22 divided by 25. Why? Because one box will cover 25 meters squared of grass. We have 112.2 meters squared of grass. If we do that division, I still have that number on the screen, so actually I'll pair it 112.22 divided by 25 equals 4.48. 4.4888. Now, how many boxes would he need? How many boxes will Mr. Weaver need? Well, I'm going to write my sentence now. If I shift this upwards a little bit more, right, I'm going to indicate how many, the full answer for this. Mr. Weaver, always use the name of the person, will need 5, because you can't go to the shop and buy 4.4 boxes. You'll need 5 boxes of fertilizer. Okay, to cover the grass. Okay, that's it. Alright, make sure you do go through this. This question was on the higher paper as well. There's a lot here, but if you go through it in a sensible, orderly way, right, you get through to it.